delay. So I'm going to talk about our custom bling shoes because I've gotten overloaded, sorry, with so many inquiries asking how much are the shoes, how can I purchase, and etc. And I also have putting out a video on my page. So I'm going to hop right into it, y'all. I took notes. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is how do you order shoes? How do you order shoes is you see at the bottom where I pinned where it says uniquelycreations.com. And please ask me any questions that you may have. If you are interested, if you're one of the ones that's been interested, please make sure to ask these questions or just follow along with this video. You will go to my website and you will go to uniquelycreations.com and then you will click on shop and then bling shoes. I also put a video together for you as well because I want to make sure that I hit all of the points. Shoe sizes. With the shoe sizes, if you ever have worn Converse, they are half size bigger normally than what you will wear. So the shoes are also unisex. So if you wear a size 6 in women, that means they're going to be a size 4 in men. So the shoes are unisex. People want to know the prices of the shoes. The price of our shoes start off at $225. That's for a partial, and it increases. So $225 is our minimum. Within our shoes, when you do place the order, you can break them up into 4 installments, which usually is I think you pay like every two weeks. So hold on. Like every 2 weeks is the installment. So if a pair of shoes costs you $400, then you break that up into 4. That's going to be $100 every 2 weeks until you pay it off. And I think they give you about 6 weeks to do so. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to pay the cost up front. Like with my business, I offer Sezzle, Klarna, Afterpay, ShopPay, Sezzle. PayPal has an installment plan now that I was aware of that you can use as well. Themes. People are asking. I don't do designer on shoes, so I don't design shoes that have Chanel, Louis, Gucci. I don't do sororities, Delta, AKAs, Zeta. I don't do those. Like I've done them in the past. Not designer, but like a sorority, and you know, with that you do have to have a license. So I typically won't do those. I will do the colors now, so I can do the colors, but I will not do like a Zeta shoe, a AKA shoe, a Delta shoe. I won't do any designer shoes. Like I don't want that to mess up you know, for my shop to get taken down, to get fined or anything like that. So to keep me safe, I will not do that. Usually, as you guys see, I usually just do colors. If you have a color theme that you want from me, that is something that I can do. And please, please, please ask me questions if you're on this live because I've been getting so many DMs. The comment section have been blowing up. So I just want to make sure that I address everything that you all will need to be able to go through the process. What else did I have in mind? So how to order the shoes, shoe sizes, unisex. I talk about the price installments. Processing time, wait times. People are like, okay, how long is it going to take me? Typically, it just depends on how many shoes. So typically, if I don't have a lot of orders, I say 4 weeks. It gives me time to process the shoes. If I have any errors that I may need to do, shipping, if I have to get the shoes and things like that. So 4 weeks is a minimum. If I have a lot of shoes, it will take 4 to 6 weeks or a little bit longer. So I tell people, if you are serious, because I will have people who will be messaging me for weeks and months and then they want to place a shoe order. Well, if you want to place a shoe order and say today is the 25th, if you say I need shoes by August 25th, I need to know at least 4 weeks in advance. If you're local, I can do something different with you because you're local, so I don't have to ship and we can work something out. But if I have to ship, you have to give me enough time because I don't even want to rush. But some people say, Hey Jill, hey Uniquely, I do want you to do my shoes. I don't want to go to anyone else. I've had several people say that. So with that being said, there will be a rush fee. You know what I'm saying? So, and I will send you an invoice and then you can still do installments within the rush fee. So I just want to make sure I make that clear when it comes to business. And I wanted to make this video and I'm going to save this video because I've just gotten so many people and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm literally messaging people back. commenting each person back, and it's the same questions like, how do you order, can you do this, can you do that, how much? And then when I send you the link to the website, and everybody doesn't want to pay that price. So that's why I'm telling you guys, like, there's installments. You can literally break it up into 4 installments. Good question. How much are they fully bling? And I'm actually got my other phone because I was like, this would just be easier. Hopefully it's easier to show y'all. Let me see if I still have that video on my phone, because then I can kind of show y'all the process of how it is. And it may not be here. I might have deleted it. Okay. So for a fully bling shoe, let me tell you how much it costs. And this is the website, y'all. This is the website. Shop bling shoes. Also, we have frequently asked questions. So if you have any questions before checking out, they are literally there on the top before you even get to the shoes. So I do recommend that you read those. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But people are asking me, can you help me order the shoes? And they're asking me, can I help them order the shoes? And within our website is a pretty easy access. Like, have you ever been to like Build-A-Bear? Hey Fred, and hey Anointing Coverings. If you ever been to like Build-A-Bear or anything like that, this pretty much you get to choose. So what you do first, you go on here and you click what size you wear, right? So this is if you wear a size 5, the fully bling shoes start at $370. They start at $370 and it goes up to a size 11. The 11 is, I don't think I did the price right. But anyway, the 11 is at $400. It starts from $370, it goes up to $400. I still got to mess around with pricing, but right now that's what it's at. And I will not change my pricing because I've already sat down and broken down everything, far as materials, paying myself and everything like that. The rhinestones that I use, they're a little bit more expensive than if I were to use a cheaper rhinestone. My time, my quality, me doing this one by one, putting the time in, doing something, pretty much bringing your visions. How do I say it? I forgot how I say it, y'all. But yeah, so that is the price. So what do? Is if you wear a size, just say 8, pretty typical, they're going to be $380. You're going to pick your shoe color within this. Most people are going to use white shoes. What color do you want? Okay, I want lime green on those shoes. When you get down here, what color ribbon do you want? Okay, I want white ribbon. And then down here, I even give you an example. So what do you want on your ribbon? You're going to say Jill and red glitter. Okay, you put Jill and red glitter. And next thing you do, thank you, friend. Bling is bringing, I think I put blinking your visions. I bling your visions to life. So it's going to go into the cart. Once you go into the cart, you're going to have to read the terms and agreements if you want to. Some people don't. They just check the box. That's on you, y'all. That's on you. But you're going to go to checkout. The checkout page is so much easier because Shopify now has everything on one page. Before, there was like 3 pages before you can even get to checkout, which I understand is like, I'm not about to do all of that. But right now, Shopify has it to where it's literally one page. You're going to put your email information. You're going to put your shipping information. And then this is where you get down here. These are everything. These are all the payment processes. Like I told you, we have PayPal, Afterpay, Klarna, Sezzle, and ShopPay. When you check out, if you do not want to pay in full, you click one of those. It's going to take you over there. And then you break it up. Make sure you got the right card so it doesn't get declined or anything like that. And then it's going to bring you back to our website. And then you click just pay now. That is as simple as it gets. I wanted to make sure that I made it very simple where all you had to do was click and it was minimum of you having to type. I didn't want people to have to type so many different things because I know when you get on websites and you have to type, you already done lost the customer. So if everything is more clickable, it's easier for customers, to be able to, easier checkout process. So those are things I have learned and taken note of. So I just wanted to make sure that I did cover everything. I talked to you all about how to order the shoes. What are the shoe sizes? How do you price? We have installment plans. What is the wait time? Do not wait last minute. For me, don't wait last minute for me. I don't want to rush. And then what happens is when customers want to jam in time, like if somebody will say today the 25th, oh, I need some shoes within 2 weeks. So what happens with that? They want you to do the shoes, but now they're nervous that you may not get the shoes done. So what happens? Now they're emailing you every day. Now they're DMing you every day. And then what happens to us as creators? You put more pressure on us. And then that's easy for us to say, oh my gosh, we may make a mistake, or we're trying to rush it. So now you may not get the same as quality. So as us being creators, we just ask that, hey, you trust in us, you trust in our work, and you trust for us to get it done. So give us that time. And my goal is to make sure I update you. Like, hey, this is when I'm getting started. Show you a little picture here and there. But if you still do trust in the company, or you trust in me, then I sometimes will show you something like, okay, this is what I'm about to do. So just make sure, you give us, it's more of a respect thing. I think so. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong, but just give us that respect as if it was another company that you could not even contact. Because if you go to a bigger company, and I know we talk about this a lot, but if you do go to a bigger company and, they're doing something, they may give you a mock-up, they may not. You know what I'm saying? But if you see their work, if you trust their work, and not saying you should not get a mock-up, not saying this or that, or maybe just get some type of notification. But I know for me, I try to either email or text. So that's how I do things. I email or text them. Hey, you next in line. Hey, you're getting started. This is what I'm about to do. So in that processing time, then know that that whatever you have ordered from me, mostly shoes, because that's the only thing I really customize are shoes and laces. Just know it's going to get done, and you will have it. Now, I have had issues where, things have cut close, but we still have gotten things done. That's a rare occasion, but still just give me that time to be able to get everything that I need to do. And and I'm not saying like don't check in. I'm just saying don't do it as, I don't know, if it's like an everyday check-in, it kind of is like, okay, I can't really get things done. If y'all get what I'm saying, like, I don't want this to make it seem like, girl, what, you don't want us to contact you? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, every single day would be a bit much. It would be a bit much. And then I talk about things. I don't do any designer. I don't do any sororities, but I can do those colors. So I can do those colors for you, but I will not do designer, none of that. I don't want my website to get taken down. I don't want anything. I don't want no lawsuit, none of that. Okay. Definitely don't want any of that. So those are the things that I really wanted to just come on here. And I'm actually, yes, you got some time to process that order. Yeah, basically just give us time to process the orders. And for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but if you place an order today, it still takes 24 or 48 hours for that order to process through our systems. So if you count 4 weeks, it won't go into effect until typically 48 hours. So if you place an order today, the 25th, the 27th is when you should start counting those 4 weeks. Appreciate this live. You speaking for small business, a whole girl. Thank you so much, ZMV. And yes, I try to make sure I get my words together, because with my lives, I usually just randomly go live and I'm like, okay, I'm going live. But I'm actually going to start scheduling my lives, and I just really wanted to talk about this. I know like a lot of business owners, like you just stated, DMV Blings, that do customs. This is something that we go through. So with me getting so many inquiries and trying to hit every comment, or let me not hit, reply to every comment, to reply to every message, I'm like, okay, you know what? Yes, I do have automated systems that is available that I do use. So some of those things, and it's kind of been funny because the automated system has been promoting my bestseller. And I've gotten people saying, I don't want the mini shoe kit. I want the real shoe. So I have to go on there. But that's good, because that lets me know I need to go on there and switch what is advertising. So now I need to switch it to advertise for our actual bling shoes. And that. So this live is pretty much just for the bling shoes. I will get on live to talk about other things. But like I said, I'm going to start scheduling my lives, because I do know for me, when I get on live randomly, sometimes I mean, sometimes we just vibe, but sometimes I have nothing to talk about. But I do like to get on live and make it worth my time. Whether it's the live of me talking to y'all about a service that I have or something that has been a frequently asked question. And I can just save these videos and add it as a whole. So I think that's very important. And that's why I was asking if you guys have any questions. And I know I may have, well, I'm going to say this live, so I probably won't have to go back live later. But if I do, that will be fine. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I did that. And yes. And I think a lot of people, they inquire about the shoes and then they get the price. And I don't really know, honestly, like what to say about that because I won't change it. I don't really do, I don't really do discounts on my shoes. Like I did have a promotion where it was the first 5 people who ordered shoes, you will get 10% off. And I think I might have had a couple people take advantage of that, but not really many people. But then when I go to the comments and things, I have so many people inquiring. But I do know a lot of people are not on the email list, so that is another thing. I even try to write notes too, just so y'all can see. But yes, make sure y'all get on that email list because that is very important. It's literally on my website. You go to my website, uniquelycreations.com, and there is going to be a pop-up. You put your email in there, and that lets you know everything that's going on because I typically try to send out an email first before I come to everyone else because that was the purpose of people getting on the email list so they know what's going on first. Do you only do Converse? Could I send you the sneaker I prefer? And that is a great, thank you for that. Is it Tara or Tara? I know you could pronounce it differently. At this moment, definitely feel free to send me your sneakers. I have someone who sent me Birkenstocks and they just want the leather done. I can do different things. I just prefer Converse because that's my specialty. I've done Air Forces, but even with the Air Forces, you know, I've only done the Nike sign and the toe. So that's only, I mean, I'm sure I can complete a whole shoe, but I don't like to advertise those shoes because I'm still learning. Like, I'm still learning how to prep them correctly. And I've done 2 pair of Forces, so I do understand how to do them to a certain extent, but I don't want to prep them because with the Converse, I can literally do them with my eyes. Why I close my eyes? But with my eyes closed, you know what I'm saying? So that is one thing, that I do take pride in. But you are more than welcome to send me your shoes. Hey girl, hey Linda, hey girl, hey girly. I wasn't stunned, no price. You do great. Thank you so much. And honestly, if you guys want to be technical, not saying this is information that I have to share, but the most I have sold Converse for, the most was $445. So for me to like, okay, I had somebody $430, $445, $400. So you know what I'm saying? And I think the price is, I think I actually, and to me, this not even smart, but I think I actually decreased the price to try to, when I went back to do my calculation, like, okay, I can give a little room, oh gosh. Sorry, y'all. I can give y'all a little leeway, little room. So with that being said, I think the price is even cheaper than that. So for me to even go down, just because I'm like, you know what, I can't actually still make a profit even if I sell it at this point. You know, I've done that too. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But I do appreciate you for not even questioning. You are so welcome. So, yes. Okay, y'all. I almost canceled this live, y'all. Almost was like, I did put on the Instagram stories. I was like, cancel the live. But I was like, no, I owe it to them. I owe it to myself. And I also owe it to you all to come on this live. Like I said at noon. Because I'm like, I'm tired. But I'm up now. Now y'all got me up on this live talking. So, if y'all do not have any other questions, any other concerns, I'm going to save this live. So, y'all can go back through it. And then the other people who may have missed it can go back through it. And one of the things that we got to start doing, as a whole, even myself, we have to start reading. Like, I know everything is just like this. The world, boom, boom, boom. And it's like, what do I do? We have to start reading. Like, as business owners, we pay for these websites monthly. We've taken the time out to put everything down for y'all so y'all can understand. If you don't understand that, let us know that. So that means that we need to go change something. We need to change something up to make it simpler, make it more easier, or something. It's something that we need to change. But please read. We don't mind helping. Like, I don't mind helping. I don't mind talking to y'all. I mean, I have conversations all the time in the DMs. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, if you really serious about some shoes, just send me a text message to my business phone. Because to me, it's easier than to be in the DMs. I have people who texted me right now. They're saying, you know, how can I order shoes? And if you want to text me, you can access that through, if you go to my Instagram page. Let me see. I think if you go to my Instagram page and you click on more, you'll click on more and you'll click on contact. It will say text or email. Click the text. It's going to be so much easier to get to me. I'm going to text you back super quick. Emails too. I email pretty quickly. So I just wanted to talk about that. But I'm going to let this live. I'm going to get off this live because I'm really trying to maximize my time a little bit more. And I hope this live was very helpful. Know your worth, sweetie. Thank you. Tammy said, boy, do I get it. Yes. So as we do our part as customers, if y'all can, you know, somewhat do your part too. And that sounds crazy. Like, why would you say that? But it's just being realistic. And what I mean by do your part is more so of just reading. Like, I'm not trying to come on here and be like, oh my gosh, it's all on y'all. Because I know for me, some things not go on my website. I'm like, Jill, that is not, you should not. You need to make that more simple. Like, it's too confusing. So that's why I did more of a click thing for y'all. So y'all know how to access the website. So thank y'all so much. And y'all have an amazing Tuesday.